doing well.
Still in the hospital?
He's out today, last night.
Doc, is the lineup the same today?
Yeah. You guys have some deep probing questions today.
Sunday morning.
Jesus, Super Bowl, did you go out last night?
When it comes to defending the rim against these guys, do you go to your bigs a little more than usual?
Well, you just have to try to stay behind them. You know, you can't let them get behind you. So it's not necessarily the post defense as much as it's the pick and roll offense and, you know, their transition where they're sliding behind you. If you let them get behind you, they're probably going to throw it to the rim, and even if you're there, they're probably going to catch it. You know, so it's hard to do. I'm sure every team goes in the game with that goal, and very few teams are successful. I thought we had one last year up there. Well, we only played them once, I think. Maybe we played them twice. I don't remember, but I think they got one dunk or two dunks the whole game, which was terrific. But we were not very successful early in the year. So.
How different are they with Bledsoe running the show?
Well, they're different. You know, in some ways, you know, they're harder to guard. In some ways, they're not. Obviously, Chris Paul is fantastic. But when he plays, at least you know where the ball's at a lot because it's in his hands, and that helps you somewhat defensively. When he doesn't play, the ball is going all over the place, and they're in some ways difficult to guard.
Is that one of the benefits? I mean, obviously, you're better with Ron, but without him, you guys are kind of the same way.
I guess some ways. Y'all want me to expound on that? No, thank you.
Doc, this may be old news to local reporters, but your defensive numbers since January, they're so much better.
Yeah.
Is there a defining moment where it changed? Is there something
That's
that
a
happened?
Great question, by the way. And it's, no, I was talking about this earlier today with someone that, you know, that's the thing with us. It's been our defense over the last month, really. And, you know, it's not one thing. It's all the little things that we thought we would do earlier in the year. Hi, Max. that we're starting to do now. And, you know, it's pulling in, it's staying on the body on our pick and roll coverage, which allows the bigs to get out of coverage. You know, honestly, and it's what I said this morning, I thought we would be able to pick this up earlier, you know, when you make changes of 9 players. It's taken longer than I personally thought it should have. But I used the Chuck Daly great line. Sometimes you have to wait for your team, even though you may be ready for them to do something. They're not.
But there wasn't one specific game where...
No, it really wasn't. I just thought it started coming on. You know, even recently during the losing streak, I thought you could see the defensive things really come together. We just never put it together consistently, and now it's going that way.
Are you at all intrigued by Greg Oden down the road at some point?
Yeah, but I'm not. No, Murph, honestly, I got the Clippers tonight. So I said hi to him. We reminisced about high school days when I watched him AAU. But other than that, I can tell you, I've thought far more about the guys we're playing tonight than next year.
So we shouldn't ask about a minutes restriction with him?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Short term right now, guys, you guys looking to bring in a body or two.
What the hell did you just say?
Short term.
Russian? What the hell was that?
I'm working on a bunch of different languages.
That's
right
too
now
quick,
for you,
man. My God, this is not radio, this is TV.
Short term, are you guys looking to bring in a body or two to kind of?
We really haven't talked about it, honestly. You know, we obviously can because we need a body, but we really haven't talked about it much at all. Nothing, really, you know. So I think what Danny is doing is probably doing all the work right now, and I'm sure this week maybe, or who knows, in 2 weeks, he'll come in with a long list of scenarios.
Do you want to bring someone in?
If there's someone good, you know, if Michael Jordan's out there in street clothes and can still play out, we'd take him. But, you know, I like our team, but I think you always want to bring someone in if they can help your team.
Doc, the other night after the game, Kevin said he still remembers what you said about toughness and the lack thereof back in November. Do you get the sense that this team has, you know, become a lot more tough?
I just think we've become better, you know, and if that's toughness, then yes. But I honestly just think it took us longer than I thought it should have taken us to get rotations and getting into just doing all the little things to become a good defensive team, which makes you look tougher in a lot of ways. And now we're doing it. So I guess that is toughness because it's part of mental and that's part of toughness.
Chris Wilcox is obviously starting to get back in the rotation.
Yeah.
Are you happy with what you've seen out of him?
Yeah, you know, he's spotty, and we want him to be more consistent. You know, we talk about guys doing their job. He has really one great job he has to do. He has to be our defensive energy guy, and then on offense he has to run the floor. And, you know, he has to do that consistently, and I don't think he does it yet consistently, but I think he's gotten better in practices each time and definitely in the games.
Super Bowl prediction?
Oh, San Fran, yeah. It's not even going to be close.
Touchdown, 2 touchdowns?
Oh, it won't be close. It'll be a blowout. 3 points. No, I do. I think San Fran, but who knows? I mean, I think they're the better team, but clearly I don't know enough about football. That's why I'm here. Thanks, guys.